Hello my lovelies, we are back with another video. So yeah, I know I'm bad at doing short intros. If you like me, that's what it's gonna be. I am Alex. I do write the Disney Pixar Connection books. The second one will be published, will be available as of the 26th of November. So we are doing a week long of giveaways on our YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel. On our Facebook page, so you guys can come join us. We also have a TikTok, all by the same name. I don't know why I'm pointing up there. I'm used to TikTok, right? So I'm pointing up there. So you guys can join, get in on the fun, spread the information, all that. We have so much going on. Anyway, as y'all know, if you watched our other videos, I was kind of sick a little bit, and I didn't film, so I'm making up for it. I'm also in the process of editing my book for my ARC readers, which will go out November 1st before it's launched. So I'm in the process of editing and making sure everything is good, handy dandy, so I'm rewatching the films, and I thought, you know what, might as well make some videos while I'm editing. That kind of doesn't make sense, but it makes sense in my mind, so we're going with it. And I just watched Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True. I like these sequels much better than the original. Cinderella doesn't really do much for me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, she's a sweet girl, but you know, she didn't stand up for herself all that much. Anyway, so we're here, we're watching it, we're gonna cover the Easter eggs and the hidden Mickeys. Now, I want to mention that Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True, as well as Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time, both came out straight to video. What that means is they were not released in theaters. Disney has a habit of doing that with the sequels or with any movie that they think will be a flop in theaters. Now, that's not to say there weren't some flops in theaters anyway, like Sleeping Beauty, Mars Needs Moms, The Black Cauldron. Those are 3 examples that were definite flops. Some of them actually almost bankrupted Disney. Sleeping Beauty, that was classic now. We all enjoy her, but it really didn't do well. Anyway, I'm getting way off track. So we're going to be talking about the second film. There is a theory going on when it comes to the princesses. You're going to have to stay tuned. You might want to just re-watch all of them. If you're interested in my newsletter, you can join through my website. I will link that down below for you guys. I do talk about the theories a little bit, one by one. I give you some Easter eggs before the videos come out. So that's just gonna be fair. Sorry. But I also give you like other reviews and updates on the book as well. So that being said, we're gonna get into this video because I've done a really long intro and I'm sorry. So let's go. All right, if you guys are well known into this Easter egg hidden Mickey thing, you know that bubbles are one of the most popular ways that the animators create hidden Mickeys. So of course, in the bubble scene, there's always at least one hidden Mickey. And then we have Fairy Godmother reading to the mice. Those candelabras always remind me of Lumiere. There are some other references or reminders at least to Beauty and the Beast, but this one and at the end, it really reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. Now this one, there is an Easter egg a little bit on the left-hand side, but I just want to note, this is the only painting of Prince Charming in the castle that we see throughout the entirety of the film, and it's huge. But all of the other paintings that are kind of featured, at least in the background, are of his father, the king. which I kind of just find funny. I don't know, it striked me as odd. There is an Easter egg within flowers, another very common thing. And then this one striked me as odd too. Why the king and the prince were not only leaving right after Prince Charming and Cinderella came back from their honeymoon, but why the king had to pack all that stuff. Also, where are they actually going? We know that there's other kingdoms, but where are they headed? You know they're going to be gone for like a week. And he's bringing a rhino head. So obviously he's gone hunting rhinos in Africa, the Lion King. I don't know. My mind just goes there. Anyway, in this next photo, you will see that Cinderella walks into the castle. And although in front, those are the backs of the throne chairs, it does give me the Beauty and the Beast vibe when Belle comes into the castle and Cogsworth, and Lumiere are watching over her in the dark castle. Now, this photo, this scene actually really got me thinking about Pocahontas to Journey to the New World, where Pocahontas went to England and she had to wear dresses like this. Now, that wasn't very uncommon for the European world at the time, but it does also kind of make a note of when Cinderella takes place. And we have a bunch of Easter eggs within the flowers, within fruits. But in the marketplace, this little village boy really reminds me of Chip from Beauty and the Beast. You know, he was the teacup that turned into a boy. And if you note, this little boy is giving her a rose. Well, this isn't exactly an Easter egg per se. I do want to make a note of this particular scene. The Duke and Prudence do a Spanish tango, the same one that Jessie and Buzz do, which by this time Toy Story 1 and 2 had come out. So it's a little play, but we also know that the Duke has mentioned several times throughout the film that there are other kingdoms out there like France and Spain and Dutch. And then we have a series of hidden Mickeys within her crown, within the stems of the flowers, within the prickles on Pom Pom, Pom Pom being Lucifer's love interest, more fruits. And then we get to this photo. In this scene, Jacques is running away from Pom Pom. Jacques is right now a human called Hugh. But you'll see the two statues. The statue to his left is of Caesar, or play off Caesar, you know, Rome. And the vase is from the Ming Dynasty. You know, Mulan, Ming, China. Kind of interesting. Don't you think? Then at the Spring Festival, we see this elephant scene. There's actually several things about this elephant scene. One, elephants are very common in India. They're very special. Again, we know that there are other countries out there. So the king does mention that he has a love of elephants, but we also see Jacques turn back into a mouse and stop the elephant. This also happens in Dumbo. And then we have Cinderella's castle with fireworks. You know, a very Disney thing, a very Disney World thing. Yes, Disney World's castle is based off Cinderella's castle from the movies. And if you may not know, they do fireworks shows. There's been Happily Ever After, there's now Enchanted. I mean, my mind does have to go there. There are other films that reference Disneyland and Disney World, so yeah, it's not unpopular. And then we have these two photos, more flowers and fruit with hidden Mickeys. I know, again, not uncommon, but it's there. Then we have the scene with Anastasia, who is Cinderella's stepsister. She fell in love with the baker. This dance reminds me of Belle and Beast, the coloring anyway. So I thought that was an interesting note. There was another lady that kind of looked like she had Snow White's colors on, but it was kind of hard to tell. Then at this point of the film, the mice give Cinderella a book that they made through the 3 stories that we watched, and she sits down to read them to them, I mean. But I want to make a note that this also gives me off Beauty and the Beast vibes, because in Belle's magical world, I believe that's the one where Belle had kind of created a book and she was going to read it to the Beast in front of the fireplace. I also want to ask you guys before my outro if you guys would like me to change up the background of my videos, when I do my intro and outro, to fireplace. I mean, winter is coming, and I don't mean that as a Game of Thrones reference. Winter is literally right around the corner. I do have a beautiful fireplace. I don't know if filming there would be ideal because of noise, but I can also throw on like fireplace Disney related videos on my TV and film kind of like with that in the background. So if you guys are interested in that, I may do a test video for that. If you guys are interested in that and you like that, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, press that subscribe button, press that like button, and I will see you guys really soon. If there are any other videos, movies you want us to review, do the Easter eggs and all that jazz on, I would be thrilled to do so. I have a lot coming up, lots of ideas, but I'm super excited, so stay tuned. And I will see you guys very shortly.